today I've been working on finishing up, getting this together, getting our pillar together, because I wanted to make sure that this door was going to be okay. Got it all gapped out, and you know, something that looks nice. This is a little bit weird, but that kind of brings us to our next thing, which is putting in a window area in this panel.
All it takes is one job, oh yeah. All it takes is one job, and everything is gonna be okay.
As you might have seen, I built this piece that folds back. It's a hat channel, because it looks like a top hat if you look at it sideways. And then I'll be able to put a backing plate on here and spot weld these holes. Now that is going to give us what you call pinch weld, which is that. It's pinched together, spot welded, and what you can do on these, like they have on this windshield, is slide a seal over this and put your glass in on that, on what's called a rope seal. So if I can make that go all the way around and have that pinch weld there, then a rope seal can slide onto that and the window can be put in, or the rope seal can go on the glass and you put it in. Either way, whatever, you know what I mean. At any rate, I wanted to make sure that the doors were looking good, our gaps are looking good. When I do the one here, I might mess with this a little bit because it's a little wider there than it is here, and these don't quite line up right, as you can see, and I'd like them to line up a little nicer like I did on the back here. So we're gonna go ahead and cut this out. I think what I want to do is make a hat channel like I got on the back there, and then take these spot welds out and just cut out this whole piece here instead of welding. You know, I could go into here, cut it, and then do just a little L channel here and weld down that edge, but it'd be a heck of a lot easier just to weld here and weld here. The only thing is making these little guys is not very easy, but you know, we have that technology. Obviously I can do it, so I just need to keep doing it. And then on the top and bottom, we're probably just gonna have to weld to this edge, but we'll see what happens. Multiple bins always kind of make me nervous.
Yeah.
Just because you don't know whether you're gonna be able to get it in there or not. But I'm talking to the camera and Jared's talking to me.
Well, I would hate to have him think I wasn't answering.
Anyways, you kind of work from your inside out. This is kind of the issue that I run into a lot. Here's the mark and there's the break, so when you bring it down, it's not lining up. So I try to kind of angle it in here, grab it, although it's not exactly legit. Almost got it. That one I can get. As soon as I loosen up this side, this one moves. I still just kind of moved it out. That's not exactly right. I don't know if that's gonna work. It's kind of what we're going for, but it's not quite on our mark, so we'll just have to check if this is gonna work. Looks like that's kind of what I ended up with the last time. So it might be right. You know, the biggest deal is if it's the same as the back, and you know, if we can consistently do this. So, grind down our spot welds here, cut this piece out, and get this piece fit. Get our spot welds in here first, our spot weld holes, punched with our little holy punch. Okay, got our little hole punchy. What is that sad sound? Window! Alright, here's our piece. But it's out too far. That bend didn't work right. It was supposed to be a ½ inch here, but it's squeezing it out higher than that. And that's running into a big issue because now this doesn't sit in as far as it's supposed to. It's supposed to sit in kind of like that, pretty much exactly like that. But it's, you know, level is way out here above this. I don't know how I'm gonna fix that. Yeah, you know what I'm gonna do is I'm going to cut this flange off, and then I'm gonna do another L, and I'm gonna put it behind this, so then you don't see the edge here. The edge will be right in the crack, and we can probably hide that with some seam sealer. But then it's spot welded here, and we'll be able to get our tight bend in there. Okay, I got my little piece here. It's inside, and our holes in this piece, so we can spot weld it to that. What I want to do is try to make that edge so tight that you can't really tell that it's two pieces here. So then when I put in the seam sealer, it's just barely in that edge to make it look like one piece. But the big deal here is I can move this to get that gap to be right on the door. So if I take this, try to hold it here. It's gonna be tricky. Shut our door here. Close that top up a little bit. Alright, our piece in there, our little Ellie bracket, is just sitting in there loose. This guy, so here. Alright. Looks nice. I need to mess with this guy up here. Probably just cut the outside there, bring him out, weld it back up. Or take out that spot weld and I can move the whole piece out. But that's good enough for that moment.
All it takes is one job, oh yeah. All it takes is one job, and